And look how good that rose come back. Nice, beautiful. So, go take a quick look around. I'm gonna show a few things. I ain't gonna do too much because I got a lot of work to do. So, this is a Punka blackberry, and it's coming back from the littlest, smallest stem. This is a regular thornless blackberry. I don't know what the real name of it is. It was just called thornless blackberry when my mom and dad gave it to me, and so that's what I had. And this was a Colombian blackberry. It's coming back from the roots, but this thing just ain't, this climate ain't right for it. There it is right there, coming back too. See? That's one I made a cutting off of. This right here is another cutting I made off of the thornless blackberry, and it's doing exceptional. They do well out here, so I fully intend that it's gonna do as well as any blackberry can. I really can't wait for them punkas to come in. So, ooh, someone's burning something, smells good. Probably my neighbor. Well, I'm sure it's the neighbor, it ain't me. The lemon, you can see the rootstock part below the graft is growing. This was growing last year, but it died. The freeze just got it. Unless something comes off of it right here, I lost this. But, you know, that's just the trifoliate wood rootstock right there growing. That's nothing. You don't want to save that. It's good for nothing. Here we go. The crepe myrtles are coming back to life. If you can see that, the crepe myrtles are coming back. They're starting to put in some green. This one's really coming back right here. Wow. Okay. This is a mulberry tree. It's got some mulberries on it, but it ain't as good as the one. The one by the chicken coop is the one that's really doing well. This is a Tulare walnut. I put in the ground already. So look at that. Beautiful green growth coming out. Beautiful green growth. It was bare root too, so it's a big old giant bare root like that. I didn't realize they do bare root. The apple tree's got blossoms on it, but look, it also has this on it, which I hate. Let's see. I hate these things, these bagworms. Tent worms, bagworms, look at them on there. Look, watch. See them? They will destroy a tree. So, anyway, the pears, the plum is flowering. You can see flowers in different areas on it right here, and it's all up there. It's hard to see in the sun like that, but yeah, they got pretty flowers all over this tree. Up there, a lot more. So yeah, plum's doing okay. The native persimmons aren't sprouted yet, but the Fuyu persimmons are doing fine. They putting out. This was the one that had that scale all over it last year. Look, it's still got some up there on the top, but I think that's forgot what they call that. Someone told me. Anyway, it's like scale or something. It's I don't know. It's not near as bad this year. So the pear tree got flowers on it, not a ton, but it's got flowers. This thing always puts out a bunch of pears though, so maybe the flowers ain't really fully emerged yet. This pear tree, I've seen like 1 or 2 pears on it since I've been here. It just don't put out pears, but I'm keep trying. It's a big tree. Then there's another Fuyu persimmon. It's doing wonderful and spectacular. It looks beautiful. You can even see where the first hints of the flowers are starting right here. So that's a flower right there. So it's gonna have bunches and bunches of fruit. Here's the pine trees I planted around here doing spectacular because I'm trying to let this grow back to woods. Gotta watch, man. I saw my first snake yesterday when I was out and about. So it's doing well. The bees haven't shown up yet at my beehives. I was trying to catch some bees, but that comes and goes, you know. Maybe they'll come, maybe they won't. You gotta just see, I got it baited with some Swarm Commander. That's that stuff that smells like lemongrass oil. From what I understand, it's basically lemongrass oil with a couple different other pheromones or something handed to it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I see bees. Oh no, I see bees. Y'all see that? Holy moly, I see bees. Look at that. Y'all, they weren't there yesterday. I caught me a swarm, baby. That's scouts. They're looking for a place. That's not a swarm yet. I wouldn't say that I caught it. I think they just going in there and checking it out. Anyway, this thing's about to say it's about to die, so that's about the last thing I'm going to show. I had this one little sweet olive I planted here on the brink of going to death. My mother-in-law and my father-in-law gave it to me. Look how good it's doing now. Beautiful. Anyway, let me go put this recharging. I got bees. I got bees. Yeehaw. A lot of bees around there too. Okay, I'll do a little bit more recording later. I got a few more things I'll show y'all. Alright, last year y'all might have saw me picking black cherries. Well, this is the same black cherry tree. And look at this. Look at this. Watch, let's see. I think I'm zoomed in too much. Yeah, here we go. Last year y'all might have saw me picking those black cherries. Well, this is them. Getting ready to come out. This is the flowers for the cherry tree. Gonna have a ton of them this year again. I might be able to make some more jelly, some more jam, some more blackberry ice cream, black cherry ice cream. It's gonna be nice. Boy, the chickens are cutting up. Look at them. Them poor hens. Look at her. She's running for her life. Oh well. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of them roosters. They got to go. But that'll be another time. This is the new garden. This is where I had the corn last year that didn't do too well, but I've been tilling this up. The ground has worked really well. I'm doing a crawfish etouffee right now, and I just peeled crawfish, so I can't throw the shells out in the field. I thought the chickens would eat it, but they didn't. But all I got planted here right now is looks like about a row and a half, almost a little bit more than a half, a row and a half of potatoes. These potatoes, look at them, they're coming up nicely. Whoo, they're coming up good. I'm gonna go turn this drencher hose on because they need more water. And this side really hasn't, I planted it second, it hasn't come up, but something's gonna happen with it. Let me go turn this on. Whew. The mulberry tree is putting out a few mulberries. You're seeing a few right here, but they're tiny, tiny. They're real small. And this side's got a lot on it. The other side ain't got too many. But I am getting a lot of mulberries, it seems like, but not a whole bunch. Oops, that's ripped my shirt. I think I got my shirt and on my back. All right, turn the water on. Okay, that should be good enough. All right, one other thing I wanted to show y'all over this way. Two other things, three other things. Fig trees are starting to come along. Look at that. This is the earliest I ever seen them put leaves out this good. And that's the citrus tree. Look at the blueberries coming on this. This is some of the smaller ones on the property. And look at the amount of flowers just coming out on here. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that is amazing. This one got hit by the deer, so it doesn't have no flowers on it, but it still looks good. This is where I plan on putting that shed. I got some dirt I hauled in with my tractor. I dug it up from over there, and I brought it here, and I'm gonna use it and spread it out to kind of make a pad right here to level it out, because this is sloping down this way, so I need to take care of the slope. But I'm gonna start working. I got all the lumber and the materials for that. I'm gonna have to start working on that soon enough. So here's the main garden. And I got this tilled up. It's ready to rock and roll almost. I got to put new posts in the ground. So see, like this post on the corner, actually I got to pull that one back up. I want to put it deeper. And my dad convinced me to put it deeper than what I got it, and he was right. I need to put it deeper. So it's in there pretty good. Yeah, oh yeah, it's in there pretty good, but see, it's still a little wobbly, so I'm gonna take it out and stink it about down about another foot and a half in there. And I need to put all 4 corners up over here to do this fence. All right, let's go over to the other side of the property and take a look at the other blueberries. And the blackberries, the wild blackberries, are starting to really put out beautifully. Gonna have a bunch of wild blackberries around here. I'm kind of making the area more conducive to growing the wild blackberries around here. I got cultivar of blackberries that I ordered. I showed a few of those earlier, the pumpkin and the thornless. But the wild blackberries, I get tons of those. So, and they're just as good to make blackberry jellies and jams with. So I'm glad to have it. I'm letting the property, like I've said a few times before, go back to forest. You can see blackberries over there. See them? That's tons of blackberries over there. And look, here they doing it right here. This is all blackberries right here. All this is blackberries. All this flower. And then the pine trees I planted are growing. See them right here? And I'm just letting them look at the flowers on this blueberry right here. Oh my goodness. I ain't never had. I trimmed these back last year, before last year's season, and this year really shows what happens when you trim them back. Oh my goodness. Look at the amount of flowers. That's I think that's Premier's. This right here is my Titan. Oh my goodness. Look at the blueberries already on here. Look at that. That's already blueberries. Look at that. Look, the flowers on there. Even up here, coming on. But look at the flowers. I need to make cuttings off of this. I need to put this out like crazy. Look at these shoots coming off, even way outside the fence. Look at that. And then 2 more blueberries right here. They're starting to show. This is a Brightwell. I think that's what it's called. It's got some flowers. These are recent. And this is a Tiff Blue. So that's pretty much it. Things are happening. I wish I could show more videos, but with the work schedule I have, you're just not gonna see as many videos from me until I slow down at my main job and get back into this. So, and that's gonna happen one day, whether I want it to happen or not. So, oh, look at the blackberries coming on right here. Look at the blackberries. Wow, beautiful blackberry plants, flowers. Oh yeah. And the pear tree over here is doing its thing. It looks scraggly and stuff, but I'm gonna bring this one back. I've been working with it year after year. After it gets better and better every year, I'm gonna start mulching around it more. All right, y'all. That's about it for this show. Talk to y'all later. Bye.